Welcome, my friends. Thank you for coming to the Creative Ponderer Daily Poem channel. Yeah, you get one of them. Double thumbs up and a big smile. Thank you for coming. It is the last one on the batch of 6 that I've done. So I think the first one I had a jumper on, and then I'm down with a t-shirt. You know, it's quite warm in here now. Anyhow, I've quite enjoyed actually the batch that I've done. I must admit, there's a few that I'm just like, I think on the previous one I think I did 3, and I'm just like, I don't know, I didn't feel it on some of them. But again, you know what, I've got so many that I've done, and again, if I want to put these out regularly, then I can't be too choosy all the time, you know what I mean? I can't just be like, oh, they're my favourites and things. So you know, but we'll see, because obviously I'm writing things most days as well, so I guess I have to, you know, to keep up with this, to keep up with the demand. My God. But yeah, so what I'm saying is that, you know, there'll be, I don't know, bad and good, whatever that means, or worse and better. Yeah, okay. Anyhow, my friends, I'm going to get this one out of the way, and then we'll get on with stuff. Yes, I'm going to edit them and then get on with stuff. Lot to do. Okay, my friends, here we go. And this one is called Connections Through Space. It seems insane to my tiny brain that we're alone amongst the stars, just us who dwell upon this earth and perchance beneath on Mars. But the vastness, as explained to us by the clever few who know, is almost infinite, they say, which is pretty far to go. So those who say we are alone, I do not understand. Their minds, just like the universe, should be growing to expand. For what a waste of space, I'd say, if it turns out it's only us, strutting round this perfect rock and making quite the fuss. There has to be, I'll draw the line, many more out there, all weird and wonderful, I bet, with our eyes we'd gawk and stare. I hope we get to meet some who don't want to eat our face, but rather teach and learn about the impossible thing that's space. To know that there are others who have survived their worldly trials, and the only thing dividing us is the insane amount of miles. Yes, it's one of them things that's on most people's minds at some point, you know, are there other life forms, aliens out there? And I know it's not as easy as that. There's, I mean, like in our galaxy alone, the Milky Way, these are just from things that I've read, you know, and again, forgive me, I'll forget most of what it is, but there is something called the Drake equation. I don't know how it works exactly, but it's a formula of, again, the amount of planets that are within the Goldilocks zone from around the sun. And I think what they're finding now is that most suns out there, stars, suns, have a planet within the Goldilocks zone or close to it, or, you know, enough to kind of maybe harbour some type of life. Again, whether it's intelligent life, I mean, call us intelligent, I guess, you know, you look at some of the animals which are, we deem maybe not intelligent in our kind of view, but probably far superior than us, because, you know, maybe they don't overthink. They're not like, should I do this or do that? You know, they're just, you know, so where we spend probably 50% of our life questioning everything that we do, you know, they spend their full one just going for it, you know. So who's the clever one there? But anyhow, Drake equation, it's all something to do with, again, Goldilocks zone, and then again time to evolve, the right kind of ingredients, like kind of the chance encounters with, and again, how kind of how prolific are these ones, where the right cells or amoebas or whatever the life forms in the, I'm trying to think of the words, I can't really think of them now, but yeah, they're fused together to start that kind of replication that'll build up to form life. And again, and when you think of the diverseness of all the animals and creatures that's ever lived, I mean, how do you evolve, say, to what we perceive as a level of, you know, sentient consciousness or something as well, where you can maybe think for yourself? So there's all these rarities that has to happen again, and obviously there's all these cosmic things that could blow up the earth, or so there's a lot of goes into it. So I understand, but I guess, sorry, I keep touching my nose, I think there, but I mean, just say there's 300 billion stars in our Milky Way galaxy. And there's trillions of galaxies apparently, maybe more than trillions. And each one of them, some of them have trillions of stars, and some of them they might only have 50 million. I said only. I don't know, but obviously there'll be, a vast kind of array or, of difference amongst them all. But, and obviously again, it's like when they kind of evolve or something as well. It's like the Earth is 5 billion years old. How quick is it for a species to, how quickly can that go if there was no interruptions? Obviously the dinosaurs were wiped out 60 million years ago. Would the reptilian life in some form would that have become sentient? And if they didn't get wiped out, would have only took a few more million years from them? So that means that particular life form would have been, if they'd reached some type of consciousness, that would have been 58 million years ago. And we've only really, as humans, have only really kind of been around in a way for like 75,000 years, maybe 200,000 years, on the level that we're at. I mean, humans have been around probably or the species, I get confused. It could be 3 million years where we've kind of been around, but the Homo sapien has probably been like 75,000 years where we maybe can start thinking for ourselves more. I don't know. Again, it's confusing. But so again, you've got to kind of think, when is the time slot? Like we're in this time slot now, so species could have come and gone. But you would have thought that if there was species in our galaxy alone who developed and then got to stellar, levels of technology and things, and and they could blast around our galaxy, they'd be like, oh yeah, look at that gem there, let's kind of mine all that stuff. Or there'd be maybe signs that there was some advanced technologies that would have been out there from satellites, or there'd be some evidence that there was previous life. I don't know. Again, this is why it's complex. So it's maybe has been many millions and billions of species. Maybe they've come, gone, died off, blew themselves up. I mean, what we're going through right now, I mean, you never know. Could just be like, that's it. Human race is gone because we've let insanity and crazy people rise to the top, and obviously we'll have weapons of mass destruction. So we're just like, we're in that phase now where many other species have actually reached, probably, let's just presume that they did, and then the negotiations didn't go well, and someone's like, why? Yeah, well, you do that, we'll do this, and they're just like, right, that's it, big red button. What was it? Was it not Monsters? Was it Monsters vs Aliens, where you had like the dumbish president, and he was just like, had the big giant red button, and he pushed it, or he's about to push it, and it was there was two of them right next to each other. One was to launch the nuclear weapons, and one was to get a coffee or something. It was just like, I thought that was quite funny, to be honest. But anyhow, let's hope that's not the reality of how things are. But yeah, so there's so much involved in it, but still, it's so vast. Trillions of galaxies, but so many light years away. I mean, this is the thing as well. So it's like even the closest one was at Proxima Centauri. It's like 4.3 light years away. So you've got to travel at the speed of light to get to the nearest star, and it's just like, I don't know. It's I love science fiction, and I love all these possibilities and all wormholes, kind of, or black holes, wormholes to different universes and all this other stuff. It's all fantastic and things, but yeah, let's build that Stargate though. Come on, how are people? Was that based on a true story, Stargate? I've definitely talked for too long here. So anyhow, is there life? Who knows? Could be. There could be amongst us. Maybe I'm one right now. Okay, I'm going, my friends. Signing off. Have a great day. Bye. Live long and prosper. How does that go again? Actually, how was it? What did he think? Was it? No, that's like the Scouts. What was the live long and prosper thing? How did he do it again? I forget. Oh my god. Okay, I'm going to check that out. See you later, my friends. Bye. Greetings, my friends. Thank you for watching whatever it was you just watched. I hope it's left you confused or excited or inspired or whatever emotions is running through your head right now. I appreciate it. But please hit the thumbs up and pass things on to your friends if you think they need to watch this. And if you'd like to look at any of my art or purchase any of my art, then please check out the links below for the website, Instagram, Facebook, and all that jazz. Take care. I shall see you soon. Thanks now. Bye.